Hi everyone, this is Sinan from Carinspected, and today we're looking at this lime gold 67 Mustang with a 4-speed manual, posi traction 9-inch in the rear for differential, 427 engine, 550 horsepower, running on racing fuel or a mix of racing fuel and regular or supreme fuel. There's a lot of pictures already taken of the car. Here are the keys. Interior. I don't know if the video can do this justice. The car is really very good looking in person. This is the deluxe interior. I checked the speedometer, tach, and the other gauges. It does have a fan. Handbrake is engaged, or emergency brake, or parking brake. So you see the disc brakes there. It does have disc brakes in the front and drum brakes in the rear.
Map lights.
And you have the map lights on top. Cushions are pretty clean. If there is any comments, I was told that this cushion has a little bit less foam, or at least what seems to be a little bit less foam than the driver's side. I'll put the keys in my pocket because I don't want to scratch anything. Interior is, as you can see, it's very nice. There's a lot of paperwork that came in, or that's coming with the car. Trying to cover as much of the interior as possible. We're going to the passenger side now. You can see the chrome work on in the rear and in the front. Very nice. Hardly any imperfections. You can see the reflection of the trees off of the front. That just gives you an idea of the chrome condition. Tires are from 2009. There's a passenger side, and honestly I can't really see the missing foam, but both seats folded. Radio works. You'll also see a video of the undercarriage, so I'm not going to go into too much detail here. Because undercarriage is clean. A 4-speed manual. Storage compartment. Holders for the seat belts. Alright, now let's get into some fun parts. Trunk. I did fold the rear seat. I've taken pictures of that as well. You can see the interior of the trunk is in nice shape. The place for the spare tire is there, but the spare tire is not currently available. I did a paint thickness just to make sure that all of the panels are in fact metal and there's no Bondo, or not excessive Bondo, because the build process or the painting process at the time did require using fillers in some areas, which is normal to the era because the metallic presses were not as precise as today's. The metal sheet presses. So these all pretty much look the same when you open the hood and take a look in. But when you drive it, you'll know the difference between the 390 and the 427. They did not have specific identification until about mid-year '68, where they had stamping on the engine block where you can identify the differences. So this is a 67, so it would not have that. Ford hoses, radiator. It has a clutch fan. Power brakes, no power steering. This is the fan for the interior. That's too bad I didn't leave the trunk open, because that would be a nice image. Brakes in the front and in the back are operational, they're functional, and you'll see from the video of the undercarriage a little bit more details on that. So, I'm gonna do a little tricky business now, because I'm gonna try to start the engine while holding the video. And that is normally not a big problem with newer cars, but with these ones, I know it doesn't require a clutch, but I'm gonna press it anyway. Make sure that it's in neutral. Making sure that we're in neutral. Horn works. Alright, sorry about that. I was being followed by a bee. So the engine is no longer cold, but when it's cold, you see this little body just rattling occasionally. You can probably see a little bit of that now. It's really cool. I'll turn on the lights just so I'll show them in the video. sound on the exhaust is just crazy is an understatement. It's just insane. It's really cool. Alright, so we've had some good luck so far, because at the beginning of the video it was cloudy and now it's sunny, so you can see the lime gold color. Okay. You just have to shut the hood properly. We'll do a final walk around. A couple of things that the horn works, but I'll check the wipers and a few other things before I complete the inspection. I'll include it in the report. All right. Well, this has been Sinan from Car Inspected, and that was a pre-purchase inspection on this 67 Mustang, 4-speed manual, 427 engine, and we're in the greater Montreal region. Thank you for watching. All right, here we are in the test drive now. 67 Mustang. Shifting through the gears, 4-speed. Radio's working. Speedo is working. Fuel gauge alternator. RPM. Temperature. And oil pressure, all verified and working. Second gear. My God, cornering is much better than expected. Speedos and miles. I'd say civilized. And when it idles, when we started up the engine and it was idling while cold, it looked like a rattlesnake. It was just doing these very subtle shakes. Really, really cool. I'm gonna try to capture it in a video a little bit later if I can. I'll include it in this video compilation. All right, I'm gonna sit down and enjoy the rest of the test drive now. Hi everyone, this is Sinan again, and right now we're at the undercarriage of the 427. This is a 67 Mustang, manual transmission. You can see the shifter mechanism there. Downpipes. Custom oil pan. engine mounts there. Everything looks nice and clean. Brakes, you can see the brakes remaining in the front. There is more than 80% remaining in the front. The grease nipples. Shocks are new. These are KYBs, I believe. Custom drive shaft. The universal joints on both sides are good. Yeah, they're KYB, made in Japan. Drum brakes in the rear. It has a sway bar as well. Leaf springs, exhaust, gas tank here. I've already taken a lot of pictures of the car, so I'm going to be linking it below or in the description section, wherever you're seeing this. I did take tire measurements. These are 225, 60, 15, and these tires are made in 2009. A small chip there. A small scratch here. Front tires, same thing. 215, 70, 15. But manufacturing date is within a few weeks of the rear, which means that the tires were replaced at the same time. All right, we're gonna continue in a bit after we take it for a spin.